So let me start with that first seed, which is a couple of places where we might start based on some of the questions that you posed. And one is, and it's probably germane to a number of you who I recognized are coming from technology environments, especially medical technology, healthcare technology, though not only. And that is that we can start with a unique capability such as technology. And you'll hear me indicate that we're not just thinking about technology when we think about unique capabilities, but one place that people often think about is technology. And I always love this quote by Isaac Asimov in terms of how we might think about technology as an entrepreneur, and it's the most exciting phrase to hear in science. The one that heralds new discoveries is not eureka, but rather, that's funny. And I'm sure that many of you can relate to this, especially those of you from technology environments, but it's rare that there's a bolt of lightning out of the blue that strikes us and in a moment clarifies for us what a breakthrough in technology might be, or how that breakthrough in technology might lead us to an entrepreneurial opportunity. And instead, it's usually we kind of scratch our head and we see something operating not like we're used to. And often those are the kinds of insights that do lead us from a technology to entrepreneurship. Let me share with you one example that I've grown to understand quite well, and that's related to one of my own companies, G-Form. I was the founding president of G-Form just about 4 years ago. We're now about 150 people. We're growing really fast. I'm going to share a little bit of information, but mostly it's to share an example of what I just described. Not a eureka moment, but one of these scratch-your-head moments where we had some technology that behaved in some odd ways. So, for example, we came across this technology that absorbs impact. It's called a non-Newtonian technology, and that's about as much as I could describe about what that means. But it's a technology that will absorb over 94% of energy from impact, and that can be body-to-body impact. So, for example, we use that technology to protect athletes, soccer players, hockey players, other kinds of athletes from all over the world. And we also use that same technology to protect electronic devices like phones, notebook computers, those kinds of things. It's made out of some proprietary materials that we've discovered, and hence the start with technology, but we really weren't sure where that technology might lead us. We noticed that it instantly stiffened when something hit it, and so that was that kind of scratch-your-head moment of, that seems a little odd, not sure what to do with this. We noticed that it returned to its normal soft state, and we now have over 100 patents protecting the phenomenon that I just described. And I'm going to try to share with you a video that should tell us a little bit about how this works. It's a little entertaining, so I hope you enjoy it.
Gravity hurts a lot. You could protect yourself with traditional foam and plastic padding that's bulky, heavy, and eventually breaks down. Or you could protect yourself with science, the science of G-Form. G-Form RPT pads are made from a composite of boron, XRD, and proprietary G-Form technology. At rest, the urethane molecules in the composite slightly repel each other, making the pads soft and flexible. However, as soon as the pads are struck with a rock, tree, or bowling ball, the molecules utilize the energy and instantly bind tightly together, forming hydroclusters to create a hard, protective shell. As soon as the energy dissipates, the molecules return to their original flexible state. Or in short, G-Form's RPT pads harden on impact, saving your elbows, knees, shins, and better than any other pad on the planet. And they also fit under skinny jeans, asterisk. And that's science. That's G-Form.
So that just gives you a sense of what G-Form's all about, and we're just going to touch on this, but it's one place from which you can start. Have technology, turn it into a product line, and then eventually turn it into a full-fledged company.